Relationship between money and prices. You know about the money. It's a coin and the currencies were called as a money. Prices is nothing but a value. There is a close relationship between volume of circulation money and the price of things. 90% of the products are manufactured with the main aim of sales or meant for services. Growing crops and productions are done on a commercial basis rather than on a subsistence level. So this phenomena also increases the importance of the market and money. What is the relationship between the money and price, which is connected with the monetary policy, that is financial policy? There is a close relationship between the growth of money supply and the inflation. Price controls play a very important role in a country's economic stability. So this role is played by the central bank of our country, RBI in India, that is Reserve Bank of India. Currency is the medium of exchange in a country. The Indian currency is called Indian rupee, INR. In a country, the foreign currency is called foreign exchange. Purchasing capacity of all currencies in the world are compared using the US dollar as a standard currency. It's an important one would answer. Which currency is a comparing and a valuable one compared to that, using US dollar as a standard currency. This value differs from the country to country. So most of the international trade transactions are carried out in US dollar. Look at the activity what is given in bank. Set up your classroom like a bank. With the help of your teacher, act as a cashier, branch manager, assistant manager, customers, etc. Now prepare the dummy challans for the deposition of money, checks, demand draft, etc. Do the banking activities. It's an activity, one of the important activity. What is bank? You should know the importance of the bank for that purpose. Now, the store of the value and the standard of deferred payments, it plays an important role in transactions. So it gives you the functions of the money. When money replaces the barter system, a lot of practical issues will solve. Money acts as a medium of exchange. So please make a note. Money acts as a medium of exchange, a unit of measurement, the store of value and the standard of deferred payments. It plays an important role in transactions. Look at the countries and the currency name. Indian country's currency name is rupee, England pound, European Union euro, Canada dollar, Japan yen, China yuan, Saudi Arabia rial, Australia dollar, Malaysia ringgit, Pakistan rupee, Sri Lanka is also rupee. So it's an important one. You should know that. It will be asking in one word answers. Now look at that foreign exchange and the medium of exchange. Medium of exchange. Money should be accepted liberally in exchange of goods and services in a country. Unit of account. Money should be the common standard unit of calculating a country's total consumer goods, products, services, etc. For example, if a book cost of rupees 50, it means that the price of the book is equal to 50 units of money. So money is used to measure and record financial transaction in a country. A store of value. Money is used as a store of purchasing power. So it can be used to finance future payments. Now, finally, we are going to discuss about the credit. Money and credit only, it's a topic. So we have discussed about the money. Now we are going to talk about the credit. Farmers avail credit during monsoons for buying seeds, agricultural input and other expenses. Traders and small entrepreneurs need credit for their needs. Small business peoples, small farmers, the traders, business peoples. Even large industries also receive the credit to take up their new projects. So credit is available from formal financial institutions like nationalized and private banks and cooperative banks. Informal financial institutions. Then microcredit is received through self-help groups. Nowadays we have a smaller groups, the women groups also getting a loans, everything for their further development. Farmers also getting loans to get that agricultural seeds, buying the seeds, agricultural input and other expenses. They are getting a loan from the banks, from the cooperative banks and other. Microcredit is also received through the self-help groups. As far as nationalized banks and cooperative banks are concerned, the insert to the credit is comparatively lesser, and there is a guarantee for the pledged goods. So whatever they are pledging, either gold or a land, interest is just charging very less and it is guaranteed by the government. They are going to return back when you are paying the interest. Now, informal financial institutions. Informal financial institutions are easily approachable to the customers with flexible procedures, but there are issues like the safety of items pledged, high rates of interest, and most of modes of the recovery there. So people who live in a particular place or those who are involved in a certain work join together as a group and start saving. So these are called as a self-help groups. The nationalized banks provide help to these groups through the microcredit. Micro means very small amount investments. The credit given through the self-help groups for street vendors, the fishermen, especially women and the poor, really make a difference in their life. In Tamil Nadu, all the banks have around 10,612 branches across the state. They carry on a total transaction of around 15 lakh crore rupees during the financial year 2017-18. So how is the currency printed in India? 1 rupee and 2 rupee notes were first printed in India in the year 1917. The Reserve Bank of India is empowered to issue the Government of India notes since 1935. 500 rupee note currency was introduced later. In 1940, 1 rupee notes were issued again. Till 1947, the currency notes with the image of King George VI were in circulation. After independence, the Government of India issued the currency notes. In 1925, the British government established a government press at Nasik in Maharashtra. Currencies were printed 3 years later. In 1974, a press was started in Devas, Madhya Pradesh. Security, Printing and Minting Corporation of India Limited. In the 1990s, 2 more presses were started in Mysuru, Karnataka and Salboni in West Bengal to print the banknotes. The Reserve Bank of India has the authority to decide the value of currency to be printed and how the amount should reach its destination safely. So, though the RBI has the power to print up to 10,000 rupee notes, at present a maximum of up to rupees 2,000 is printed. So, here recap. Barter system flourished where civilization thrived. Gold, silver and copper were called as ancient money. Pepper and spices took a major share for the exports. Paper money was introduced because metal supply was limited. Mobile banking is widely used nowadays. A government has the responsibility to regulate the money supply and oversee circulation. All the major and important banks are nationalized in India. There is a close relationship between the money and price. So this is the importance of the money and credit lesson. So please go through once again, dears. Thank you so much.